Short answer, by reading and listening. Slightly longer answer, by reading and listening to content you can easily understand. Reading is the key to success. Listening to a native speaker is a bonus. Having both at once is priceless. The good news, you can have it all for free. It's all over the internet, all over YouTube. You can find native speakers in every language you can think of. As far as German is concerned, I suggest to start with easy texts and to go from there. That's the point I was trying to make the last time by demonstrating that you can read German without even knowing any German. If you haven't seen the first part of the series and if you can't understand this text easily, you should watch this video first. Are you ready to go ahead? Then let's see how the story continues. Und los geht's. Making use of the hacks I showed you in the last video, I'm going to highlight all the words that are easy for you to translate if you understand any English. Do these words look familiar? Can you guess what they mean? Some are really obvious, some are a little harder, but once you understand the general concept, like swapping consonants, you will be able to guess most of these words right. Now if I take away the hints, do you still remember the less obvious words? Let's go on. In order to connect the dots and for those words to make sense, we need to learn something new every time. Learning new words within the context of a story is a very powerful method and makes it a lot easier to memorize those words. Let's start with 3 very common words, one of which you already came across in the previous video. Heute, today. Morgen, tomorrow. Gestern, yesterday. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? Morgen, morrow. Yester, gestern. Gesterntag, yesterday. Don't remember Gesterntag, it doesn't exist in German, but you get the idea. If you followed last week's advice and looked into the conjugation and the different functions of the most important German verbs, haben, sein and werden, some phrases will look familiar. In this episode I would like to concentrate on the different functions of werden. Short recap. Werden has 2 different functions. It is used in order to build the future tense of all German verbs, and it's also used to put other verbs into the passive mode. This is very tricky because there is no equivalent for werden in English. You just need to get used to those kind of constructions. It doesn't help that the conjugation changes for the past tense. So it makes a lot of sense to look into all conjugations of werden. There is another important verb that I would like to address before translating all the other verbs. It's wollen, which means to want. Ich wollte is the past tense. I wanted. This is very similar to a word we learned in the first episode. Ich sollte. I should. Ich wollte. I wanted. The first letter gives you a hint which is which. Before I read the full text, a quick translation of all the other verbs which are not obvious. Bleiben. To stay, to remain. Ich bleibe. I stay. This belongs together. Ich stehe auf. I stand up. The infinitive of the verb is aufstehen, to stand up. Stehen is to stand. Aufstehen is to stand up. So the preposition becomes a part of the infinitive. That happens a lot in German. Here is another example. Wachen, to wake. Aufwachen, to wake up. Ich wache auf. I wake up. Mind the word order. I wake up at 5 o'clock becomes Ich wache 5 Uhr auf. While it's also legit to say Ich wache auf 5 Uhr, it's more natural to say Ich wache 5 Uhr auf. And you should get used to the concept of cutting those kind of verbs in 2. So although you learn aufwachen, to wake up, and aufstehen, to stand up, you must never say Ich aufwache 5 Uhr or Ich aufstehe 5 Uhr. That would be plain wrong and it hurts. But you wouldn't say I upwake or I upstand in English too, would you? Only a few verbs are left. Spielen, schreiben, nennen, verspottet, gefragt. So now we are ready for the whole thing. I will provide a literal translation on the screen. If you prefer a proper translation, turn on the captions. Der nächste Tag. Ich wache auf vom Alarm meines Telefons. Ich wollte heute Sport machen und joggen. Aber stattdessen stoppe ich den Alarm und bleibe im Bett. Ich werde morgen beginnen mit dem Sport und bleibe lieber noch eine Weile im Bett liegen. Ich stehe gegen Mittag auf und ich bleibe im Haus, wo ich am Computer Minecraft spiele. Um 5 Uhr habe ich keine Lust mehr zu spielen. Ich schreibe eine E-Mail an meine Universität. Gestern war die Deadline für die Anmeldung zum Seminar Lineare Algebra. Ich studiere Mathematik und alle meine Freunde nennen mich einen Nerd. In der Schule wurde ich verspottet von allen, aber heute werde ich oft um Rat gefragt, wenn jemand ein Problem hat mit seinem Computer. The next episode will appear right here as soon as it's done. You don't want to miss that. See you then, see you there. Bye!